doing, Leo? Welcome to your reading for the month of June of 2021. This is going to be a general reading, so keep that in mind. And the messages may or may not apply with you, all right? But, Leo, we're going to be reading for your sun, moon, and your rising sign. I have 3 decks right here. We're going to get the overall energy from those decks. And I have the traditional tarot here. I already have the 3 decks shuffled. I'm going to shuffle this a few times. But we're going to jump straight into the reading for Leo, sun, moon, and rising for the month of June of 2021. Overall energy for Leo, sun, moon, rising. Wow, Leo, we have fear. We have the star. And we have mental repetition. I know exactly what's going on here with you, Leo. Fear, the star, and mental repetition. So, the star traditionally comes after the tower, and it's a healing card. It's also a card of wish fulfillment in some sense, or wishing upon a star. We have mental repetition, which definitely strengthens your mind and strengthens your mental capabilities to manifest. And we have fear, and fear is saying, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love and manifestation. I definitely see what's going on here, and I see that you are definitely breaking out of your mental shell, so to speak. You've dealt with fear in the past, and the star and mental repetition is you healing from that, and healing from your own self-defeating habits, healing from your self-defeating ways. And the star comes through in order to really allow change to happen for you. This change is going to happen through mental repetition. And this is you transcending your fear and becoming who you truly are, and becoming who the next best version of yourself is and is going to be. The reason why you haven't realized that part of you yet from the past might be linked to some sort of fear. And I think the fear is what is causing or has caused any form of stagnation in your life, and any form of stagnation, or any form of you not really being able to move forward, any blockages. And these blockages are going to be overcome in the month of June. And these blockages are definitely going to be overcome through mental repetition. Now, the star card says, a dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. And the reason why you might be having this fear as well is because you might have come from a difficult situation, Leo. And you might have grew up in a difficult situation. And you might have been, for a lot of you, you've been dealing with these challenges your whole life. Growing up in poverty, or just not having enough, and not having enough to eat. And these things really have an effect on you if you bring them into your adulthood. And if you bring those things into your adulthood, it really has an effect on how you bring these new things into your life, and how you manifest a level of success in your life. Because you have this subconscious level of fear that is really holding you back from your full potential. And it's because you were living in a state of survival when you were growing up, or you were living in a state of survival in your adolescence, because you had these fears and anxieties attached to whether it's just your social life, or whether it's, other things, as social anxiety in relationships. Whatever the case may be for you, it might be different for each and every one of you. But for the majority, in the broad spectrum, how we are reading for you, you are definitely transcending that. And the reason to transcend is the reason for success. You want success in some capacity, Leo. You are a fire sign, you are a nurturer, and you are someone who really wants to do the best at whatever they do. Whether it's just in the workspace, being the best there, whether it's from day-to-day life, living with character, morale, and whether it's just anything that you pursue, any endeavor you pursue. Leos are always perfectionist, but they also have a high level of social dynamics, meaning they can really deal with others in a very positive way where it keeps morale up. Where some other signs are very abrasive, and although they want the best, they rub people the wrong way. Leo, you're really not that way. And really what's causing you in some capacity to block your blessings is this level of fear that you're bringing in from not only earlier life, but possibly a past life. But let's see what we have here as far as your tarot. All right, let's see what we have for my Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of June of 2021. All right, so what I can see right off the bat when I first look at this 9-card spread, Leo, is in the beginning, there's some sort of searching that you're going to be going off and doing. You're in the beginning of the month, there is some sort of distress. This fear is really resonating in the beginning of the month. And you might have a partner there with you, but it's not so much that you have an issue with your partner or anything. It's not coming across that way. It seems that you two are strong, even through hard times. For those of you that are going to resonate with this reading, you're definitely strong with your partner. We have the 10 of Cups, and we also have the 5 of Pentacles, which shows that through hard times, through the blessings, you guys are there. You guys are connected, and you guys love each other. But someone, you specifically, Leo, are going out on a mission. There's a missing piece to you. There's a missing piece that you really need to fulfill. And I think something that keeps you up at night, something that's definitely on your mind, and I think for a lot of you, it's maintaining some level of freedom. So you don't really have to deal with the fear of income or possibly a level of status. Leos are the king of the jungle, so to speak, right? And I think you want to reach a level of notoriety in your given field, and this is causing you some stress and some anxiety, right? But what I see is that you don't really feel like you've done enough. And this is bringing in more fear to the situation. It's bringing in more fear, more anxiety. Your self-critical nature is definitely hindering your progress. But what we have right here in the middle of the reading for you, Leo, is the Wheel of Fortune. Very powerful in the center here. And this is definitely a signal of change. It's a cyclical change as well. So you are definitely changing the direction of where you're headed, because the first 4 cards are kind of iffy. The last 4 are very good right after this Wheel of Fortune. We have the King of Cups, the High Priestess, the Hangman, and the 10 of Cups. So there's a cyclical change, not only in your mentality, but also in the energy of the universe, that is really going to translate into your physical reality. And I definitely see that this awareness that you are soaking up from the universe is really going to help you. We have the King of Cups and the High Priestess. It's showing that you're putting very efficient amounts of energy into a given passion or a given field or a given area. Now, this can be nurturing your relationship if that's what you're focused on. This can be nurturing your business. This can be nurturing your workspace and your coworkers and really developing in that area. Wherever it is, it can be developing your fitness. It's going to be different for each and every one of you is my point. But the point that I'm really trying to get at is that you're going to feel fluid and you're going to feel very ambitious during this time. And you're going to feel this shift. And I think it's going to happen around June 15th, 14th. Around the 18th, you're going to break through. There's going to be some sort of breakthrough that comes through. And it's really going to be the breakthrough that allows you to really move forward and transcend the old paradigm that you were living in that had some sort of fear attached to it. Now, this is going to allow you to live happily ever after. As you can see in the beginning of the month with you and your partner, your family situation, not so happy, right? Not so dandy. Towards the end, very happy, very ambitious. Love is flowing through the family dynamic. It's also flowing through you passionately because you are accomplishing things, and Leos need to feel at purpose in order to feel loved and feel like they are actually contributing in some way, shape, or form. And you are most definitely, Leo, and there's a lot happening for you. And whatever you use this energy for, you're going to see massive results. And these results are going to transcend anything you've done in the past. Now, the only thing you need to worry about is the fear. Because although you have combated it in some way, it can still pop up from time to time, and it's very important for you to really maintain mental repetition, because this repetition is eventually going to erase this fear. Now, if I can give you an analogy, right? You're going to write the word fear very strong and hard on a piece of paper with pencil. And if you keep that repetition of that eraser, eventually that fear will be gone. And that's the same way that in your mindset, it's deep in your subconscious, it's ingrained. That fear is probably ingrained, but you are strong, Leo. Leo is one of the most strong signs in the zodiac, and I truly believe that. I'm not even a Leo, right? But I know this from studying psychology and also studying the signs. Leo, you are going to be able to erase that fear from your past childhood trauma or past events that have happened that probably didn't succeed. That fear is still there. This mental repetition of I am great, I can do great things, is going to erase that fear, and it's going to replace it with something much more positive, much more effective, and much more allowing for success to flow into your life. So let's see what we have here. We're going to pull four more cards. Let me get some shuffles here. Get some more details on this reading, because you have a lot of change coming in, Leo, and it's going to be a great month for you. I just want to see what exactly we can get as far as more detail. Wow. So Leo, first of all, you're going to be starting fresh. You're going to find this cup, as you can see right here, right? With this 8 of cups. There's that missing cups. Remember, 9 of cups is that wish fulfillment card, right? Along with this page right here, you complete the missing cup, right? You complete the missing cup that really allows those 9 of cups to come in and have that wish fulfilled. You bring that back home to you with this mental repetition and this self-belief, and you're able to allow yourself to give what you have received or what you have found. And I think this is going to allow for creative growth, family growth, and growth in all aspects of life when it comes to nurture and when it comes to being able to really provide a level of security. Now, the Emperor comes through because this is showing that you have this profound level of passion, desire, ambition to continue to move forward. And this level of fire in your reading is really allowing you to really use this amount of passion and fortitude to really push forward. And you don't forget, you have the High Priestess, which also allows you to navigate freely. You have that fire, you have that water, and you're really able to keep balanced energy while you move towards your goals, which is phenomenal. We're going to pull 3 more cards here just to get one last message. All right, Leo. So what I see is we have the Peace card, Two of Raphael, and Boundaries. boundaries. Now, what I see with this for a final message is this fear that you have is based on not being able to really allow peace and tranquility in your life, because you're always worrying about where I'm going next. Have I done enough? Almost Virgo-like energy, right? But when you allow peace into your life and you're at peace with where you are, it really helps fast forward your ability to erase fear. So when you really allow peace in your life, along with mental repetition, you're able to erase that fear even more quickly. That's what I get from that. The Two of Raphael shows two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. I think for many of you, you might have a significant other in your life who is going to be very important. They're going to be a paramount figure in allowing to create some sort of wealth or to create some sort of abundance in any aspect of life, because this cohesive relationship has been there since the beginning of this reading. And boundaries. The only thing is, when you are creating something great, when you are creating something wonderful, you have to create boundaries within your mental guidance system. And when you are able to create boundaries and really realize, when I start getting into this level of fear, that's a boundary. You need to reel yourself back in. Mental repetition, mental repetition. When you get overconfident or cocky and you think everything's just going to, reel yourself back in. There needs to be boundaries as well, and everything is going to lay out perfect in this month for amazing amounts of growth, and I think you should be very happy for the month ahead. Now, this is your reading, Leo, for the month of June. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.